Is this going to be the season of success?
Ooh, I like that.
Haha. Thanks.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Cricket PPT.
Nah.
You're probably here to figure out what's going to happen with the Mumbai Indians this season, right?
Yeah, seems like a good reason to be here.
I mean, they've won 5 times.
Yeah, 5 times.
2013, 2015, 2017, 2019, and 2020.
Right.
They're tied with the Chennai Super Kings.
They are. So that's a serious track record, right? Like, you can't just fluke that.
Right, exactly.
But then last season was rough.
Yeah, they finished 10th.
Only 4 wins.
And everyone's talking about Hardik Pandya becoming captain.
Oh, yeah. Big change.
So today we're going to break down their situation.
Okay.
Look at the players they kept, who they picked up at the auction.
Makes sense.
See where their strengths and weaknesses are.
Sounds good.
And try to figure out if they can actually turn things around and be contenders this year.
Big question.
So first, let's talk about the guys they kept.
Okay.
Jasprit Bumrah. He's like the heart of their bowling attack.
Totally.
Arguably the best bowler in the world.
I mean, some people would say he IS the best right now.
Absolutely. And then there's Rohit Sharma.
Yeah.
He's not captain for MI anymore.
Right.
But he's been killing it as India's captain.
Oh, yeah. 2 ICC titles in the last year.
That's going to have a positive impact on the team, even if he's not wearing the armband for MI.
Definitely think about Bumrah, like that release valve.
Okay, yeah.
When things are tight, he's the guy they go to shut down the runs and get those big wickets.
He's a match winner.
Totally. And Rohit, even though he's not captaining in the IPL,
right,
he brings so much tactical knowledge and experience. Those wins with the national team are going to have a good influence in the locker room.
Yeah, I think so too.
The interesting thing is how these established guys adapt to the new captain.
And how they support him.
Exactly.
Well, speaking of the new captain,
yeah,
they kept Hardik Pandya, obviously.
Of course, world-class all-rounder.
And you know, it's funny how public opinion changes. At first, people were iffy about the captaincy change.
Yeah, there were some doubts.
But he's gotten more popular, especially after India won the T20 World Cup and the Champions Trophy.
Makes sense. Those wins kind of smooth things over.
Totally.
Oh.
Then there's Suryakumar Yadav.
Oh, man, he's been amazing.
He's even captaining India's T20I team now.
That's huge.
And then you had Tilak Varma.
Yeah.
He's young, but he's really owning that number 3 spot for India and for MI.
That's a solid core group to build around.
Yeah. What stands out to you about these guys?
It's that mix of proven winners and young talent, you know?
Yeah, I see that.
You got Bumrah and Rohit with all their experience and success.
Right.
Then you got Pandya and Suryakumar just bringing the fireworks.
And then Varma with all that potential.
It feels like they're going for both immediate wins and building for the future.
Yeah, smart.
Plus, Hardik being an all-rounder is so important in T20.
It is them balance.
Totally bat and ball.
And the fans are back on his side now.
That's huge for team atmosphere.
Absolutely. So that's a good foundation.
Yeah.
Now let's look at who they brought in at the auction.
Okay.
And we'll talk about injuries and replacements too.
Sounds good. Okay, so here's where their strategy gets interesting.
Okay.
They boosted their pace attack.
Oh, yeah.
Brought back Trent Boult.
Nice.
And got Deepak Chahar.
Smart move.
On paper, that looks great.
Yeah, different skills.
Huh?
High quality.
But the big problem is Jasprit Bumrah's injury.
Yeah.
He's going to miss at least the start of the season.
That's a huge blow.
It really messes with their bowling plans.
No kidding.
They did add Mitchell Santner, though.
Oh, yeah.
Experienced international player, just played in the Champions Trophy final for New Zealand.
He brings a lot of experience and control.
Exactly.
But losing Bumrah, even for a few matches, is tough.
You can't just replace a guy like that.
No way.
And even though Boult and Chahar are great,
yeah,
there's a lot of pressure on them to perform, especially in those death overs at the beginning.
Makes sense.
And a lot of their other overseas players.
Yeah. Ryan Rickelton, Corbin Bosch, Bavon Jacobs, Reece Topley, and Will Jacks. They don't have much or any IPL experience.
Right.
That's risky.
It is. Could be amazing or it could backfire.
Totally. They might surprise everyone or they might crumble under pressure.
What do you think about that lack of experience in the overseas group?
It makes things unpredictable.
Yeah.
New talent brings energy and opponents don't know what to expect.
Right.
But the IPL is intense.
For sure, high stakes.
And experience really matters in those big moments. The fact that Santner's the only overseas guy with a lot of IPL experience, that could be a problem, especially in pressure situations.
Especially when the game's on the line.
Exactly. Yeah. And the replacements for the injured players.
Yeah.
Bosch for Lizard Williams.
Right.
Mujeeb for A.M. Ghazanfar.
Yeah.
They're going to have to learn fast.
Adapt quickly.
Yeah, the IPL doesn't wait for anyone.
So with all that in mind, Let's talk about their potential strengths this season.
Even without Bumrah at first,
Right.
that power play bowling attack with Deepak, Chahar, Trent, Boult, and eventually Bumrah when he's back,
Yeah.
that looks pretty strong.
It does.
And considering the wank heat pitch, which often gives bowlers some movement early on,
Right.
that trio could be really effective.
I think so too.
Do you think that's one of their biggest strengths?
Absolutely. A good power play attack that consistently takes wickets early,
Yeah,
puts so much pressure on the other team's batting right from the start.
totally.
Boult can swing the ball early. Chahar's great at building pressure.
They create those chances even without Bumrah.
Exactly. And
Yep.
if they can keep hitting early and putting those batsmen on the back foot at the Wankhede,
Right.
that'll help make up for not having Bumrah's death bowling at first.
It'll cover that weakness for a while.
Exactly.
And then there's the batting lineup.
Oh, yeah.
Rohit Sharma at the top,
Mm-hmm.
maybe with Rickelton or Will Jacks,
Okay.
followed by Tilak, Varma, Suryakumar, Yadav,
Mm-hmm.
and Hardik, Pandya.
That's a lot of firepower.
If they all get going, it's hard to see many bowling attacks stopping them.
It's a lineup full of explosive talent and depth.
Right.
Rohit's experience at the top is so valuable.
Yeah.
And having choices for his opening partner gives them flexibility.
Makes sense.
Then you got Varma with his energy, Suryakumar's brilliance, and Pandya's power hitting in the middle order.
They could accelerate the scoring at any point.
Exactly. If they find the right balance and stay consistent,
Yeah.
their batting could be their biggest weapon this season.
It'll be interesting to see how they approach different game situations.
Right. How they use their resources.
And one more strength.
Okay.
Mahela Jayawardene is back in a bigger role in the management.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
He was crucial to their past successes.
He was.
So having him back probably brings some stability and strategic thinking to the coaching.
Definitely having someone who understands the team culture so well
Yeah.
and who has a proven track record.
Right.
It gives them crucial continuity and strategic guidance.
Like they're trying to get back to that winning formula.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so now let's talk about the opportunities and challenges for MI this season.
Right.
We've talked about Bumrah's injury,
Yeah.
managing his return, and using the other bowlers strategically while he's out.
Right, especially in those death overs.
That's a big obstacle.
It is. They have to be careful with Bumrah's workload when he comes back.
Yeah,
Make sure he's fully fit at the right times.
and in the meantime, the other bowlers need to step up.
Exactly. They got to take on more responsibility, especially in those last few overs.
Where games are won and lost.
We might see some creative bowling strategies and fielding setups while they're covering for him.
That'll be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Another big thing is Hardik Pandya's captaincy.
Oh, yeah.
Can he win over the Mumbai fans and the team?
Especially with all those senior players.
Exactly. And how important will Jayawardene be in making that transition smooth?
Yeah. We can't ignore those reports of tension last season.
No, we can't.
Plus, Pandya might miss the first match because of the suspension.
Right. That adds another layer of complexity.
This is a tricky situation that needs careful handling.
Yeah.
Captaining a team with so many experienced players,
Mm,
you need strong people skills and you have to earn their respect.
totally.
Jayawardene's role could be huge here.
How so?
He can be that bridge between the captain and the senior players.
Okay, I see.
Help create a united and positive environment.
Like a mediator.
Yeah, and Pandya potentially missing that first game.
Yeah.
That's a leadership challenge right away.
It's going to test their resilience from the get-go.
Absolutely.
And finally, there's Suryakumar Yadav's recent form.
Oh, yeah.
Reports say he's been struggling in T20s lately.
Lower scores against England and a less explosive strike rate in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy.
That has to be a worry.
It is. He's supposed to be a key part of their batting.
Exactly.
It's definitely a worrying trend.
Yeah.
His ability to inject energy into the innings in those middle overs.
Right.
That's so important for their scoring.
If he keeps struggling, it puts more pressure on the other batsmen
Exactly. They need him to find his explosive form again.
if they want to maximize their batting potential.
Maybe the change of scenery and role in the IPL will help him.
Yeah, maybe that's what he needs.
Maybe a fresh start.
So just to give everyone an idea,
Great.
one possible playing 11 that's been talked about is
Yeah.
Rohit Sharma,
Mm-hmm.
maybe Rickelton or Will Jacks,
Okay.
Tilak Varma,
Uh-huh.
Suryakumar Yadav,
Yep.
Hardik Pandya,
Right.
Dhir,
Okay.
Mitchell Santner,
Mm-hmm.
Deepak Chahar,
Yeah.
Mujeeb Rahman,
Mm-hmm.
Trent Boult,
Right.
and eventually Jasprit Bumrah.
Makes sense.
And they have potential impact players too.
Oh, yeah.
Robin and Sergeant Tendulkar and Raj Bawa.
That's a strong lineup on paper.
It is. But as we've said, a lot of things can affect how they actually perform.
That predicted lineup shows the talent they have, but the actual team for each match. It'll depend on things like the pitch, the other team's strengths, and how the players are doing. And those impact players could be really important for tactical flexibility during the season.
Yeah, good point. So to wrap things up, what are your overall expectations for MI this season? People seem to be feeling better about Hardik Pandya after that T20 World Cup final performance.
Yeah, that was huge.
It's a big change from the reactions last season.
It is.
And Rohit Sharma's success as India's captain, that has to be good for the team dynamic.
Definitely.
It feels like if the leadership group can work together, MI has a real shot at being a contender.
That's a fair assessment. I think the improved feeling around Pandya takes some pressure off.
Right, less drama.
And Rohit's leadership skills are undeniable, even if he's not the IPL captain. If they can use all that experience and talent, navigate the bowling challenges while Bumrah's out, and if Suryakumar finds his form again, they absolutely have the potential to be strong and compete for the title.
But it comes down to team chemistry and overcoming those early hurdles we talked about.
Exactly.
So will this be the season of success for the Mumbai Indians? Tough question.
We've talked about their strengths, their weaknesses, the talent they have, and the challenges they face.
It all depends on how those pieces fit together once the season starts.
It's going to be exciting to see how it unfolds.
They definitely have the firepower and experience to be a top team.
Right.
But Bumrah's fitness, Pandya's transition to captain, and Suryakumar's form?
Yeah.
Those are big question marks.
So it's not a sure thing.
It's going to be a season with a lot of interesting storylines, that's for sure.
So that wraps up our look at the Mumbai Indians.
Been a good discussion, lots to think about.
If you enjoyed this breakdown, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube video.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And we'll see you next time for more cricket analysis.